Hello guys, this is Aeneas and I'm going to show you two battles of Europa Barbarorum online, which I fought against Mephiston, a nice guy from the EV community. First one was a barbarian fight. He was using the Arvernii and I was playing as the Aeduii. It was a quick fight. He routed my left flank and then I just admitted defeat. But I think that this battle shows how two barbarian battles look like, because if you get the right amount of pressure in a single point in the army, you can manage to rout the enemy army. And that's what happened. So let's wait for the deployment phase. As I told already, I'm playing as the Aeduii, and you will soon see how did I set my army. At the center, I placed 4 units of Lugoi, because I was thinking to use relative soft center and hard flanks. At the flanks I have 2 units of Neitos, and backed by a Solduros unit, the elite unit of the Aeduii. And also on the right flank I have 2 units of Neitos and 1 unit of Argios. Argios are not so hard as the Solduros, but are also an elite unit. At each flank I have 2 Martiolito cavalry, which is skirmisher cavalry. And at the center I said I had a relative soft center, because at the back of the Levy Spearmen I have 2 units of Gazettai, which have fear ability, 1 unit of Neitos, and 2 units of Teseitos. So my idea was to press the flanks and rout the enemy army. Also I had 2 units of Yasotai. Mephiston brought 2 units of Yasotai also at the front, and he at the beginning had a different set, but he made a great change when he saw that I had a soft flank. At the center he has 4 units of Tecastos, which are better than my Celtic axemen. At the flanks he has 1 unit of Neitos here at each flank, 2 units of Neitos exactly, and here he has his Levy Spearmen, 2 units, and 2 units here. These 4 units of Levy Spearmen he will move at the center, and he will place his Tecastos to the flanks. That was a great movement, and that movement indeed won the day for him. At the back he deployed similar to me, with 2 Gazettai and 1 Pictoneneitos. Pictoneneitos is also a fear unit and has killing impact or high rate of killing. He also has Sotaroas in this flank. I think he wants to shot at my naked swords, and 1 unit of Remi Mairepos or Belgae heavy cavalry. This heavy cavalry has not javelins, but it has a spear and can charge. So let's move faster. Also, I made a mistake because I was slowly marching, and after the Yasota started to fire at each other, I decided to run, and that tired my units, as you will see. At this moment, I'm running. I wanted to avoid fire while crossing the Yasota, and see, he has already made a change. He put his four Norikene Gaikori at the center, and they are backed by the Castus, and for 2 units of Natus on his left flank and 1 unit of Natus on his right flank. I started the fight on this flank, and you will see what happened. He moves his the Castus because he saw that I was attacking his right flank. He's already running. Also, I'm moving with my cavalry, and at the center with my light spearmen. I never saw that he changed the center. That was a great movement by Mephiston. I am also backing my attack on the flank with the Gazeta. These natives are already charging, and they are Jadiantes. That means in Spanish they are somewhat tired already. My cavalry is charging his Otaroas because I saw that were exposed, and also on this flank the fight is already going on. These Otaroas are Yasotaes, sorry, are routing, and he's charging with his spearmen to my spearmen. Also, he is going to engage my center, and the main route is going to happen on this flank. My solduros are attacking his axemen. I also had a lot of trouble trying to take out my cav, and see, my solduros have already routed. I think it was because they were tired and losing the fight. It indeed surprised me. Yeah, because these guys are elite infantry. So I don't really know what happened there. Maybe it was the Yasota fire, the Sotaroa's arrows, and he also broke this side with his spearmen, which I think are better, or at least they are in close formation. I had my spearmen in wide formation, and he's charging with his gen at the back, and he routed my NATO. So he uh, used very well this open space. I have played, I don't know, another games with Mephiston, and he has a very uh, nice ability to spot the flank, the open spaces, and charge with his cav. So at this point, I was also demoralized, like my army, and I thought that there was no point at continuing the battle. Uh, on my left flank already routed, and my center was about to rout because he's putting pressure with his extra units that are free from this flank. And you see, my right flank is more stable, but it will not suffice. I am also charging with my cap, but this cap is not a charging cap. So although it will take some penalties, moral penalty to Mephiston's units, but they will not do a great killing job. So I admitted defeat, and that was all. It was a nice battle, and Mephiston made a great move at the middle of the battle when he saw that I had a soft flank, and he won. And it was a good game. He did a great job. My units got few kills, with the exception of this Levi Spearman, and I don't know why, but it was a nice battle of which we can learn how sometimes the barbaric fights go on. So see you next time.